Song that plays during Crispin Glover's idiosyncratic something. Fuck, I can't say a word. Dance is lions. Love is a lie. However, during film, it was AC/DC Back in Black that was played on set. In an interview, Glover recounts the scene. That was the dance I came up with for it. They did not use Back in Black in the soundtrack. It was certainly an unusual way to dance to a piece of music, but the motions of the dance fit properly to that song if it is correctly synced. Okay, I take it. Okay. The Choppa. As part of the Kickstarter campaign, certain high-tier backers could get their likeness included in the game. One such generous backer was Eric J.R. LaChappa. LaChappa's best two stats are repair and stealth. And spin him. Script for Jason Goes to Hell is I can't fucking see it shit. Exceptional in that not a single teenager was called for in script. Huh. Oh shit. Fucker's locked. Tiffany Cox and Rand Kenny Riddell. A Spring Break 1984 clothing pack DLC introduced skimpy. Fuck, goddamn, I can't read this shit. Skimpy swimsuits and a new challenge for the art team at Delphonics. Interview director Cole Gray stated, "We hadn't built the system originally for a customization of the swimsuits. We had to overhaul how the characters functioned. It was to do with as much larger scope of work that involves a gore system. So now we have to have a bunch of new clothes that works with the way our characters pop. Characters are essentially crash test dummies. They have to break apart at certain locations. It was a bit of a challenge." Alright. Alright. Oh shit. Jeannie Myers, a character known as the girl next door, is voiced by talented Chris, Christina Khalib. Unlike her character, Christina is a bit of a traveler. Born in New York, Khalib spent her formative years in Germany, France, and Italy. Okay. Chris, actress Dana Kimmel played this scared but tenacious heroine. Chris, alright, red bandana. He is an entrepreneur, son of Dave and Chrissy, who owned the Campers Lake at the time of Jason's drowning. Steve takes it upon himself to renovate the camp and reopen it. By fixing the camp, he draws the murderous eerie of the killer, still reeling from Jason's death. Who knows if it hadn't been for Steve's perhaps Camp Blood would have remained dormant and the world would have been robbed of one of the greatest fictional villains. I don't know if he's a villain. Alright.
What was the creepiest part about working on the game?
Oh, for sure, the phone calls.
Okay, sorry. That was great. Can you start over, but this time incorporate the question into your answer?
My bad, yeah. So the creepiest part about working on this game was I get these weird phone calls to my personal phone. We worked on the game for almost, I think it was about 3 years. And every single Friday the 13th, we would get these calls from someone. At first, I thought it was someone at the studio, Paul or Dan or something, but it had to be like an F-13 fanboy or something. They would use this voice distortion and claim to be Pamela warning us to honor the memory of her son. Sometimes they would just laugh into the phone and hang up, but most of the times they would just, complain about the game taking so long.
That doesn't sound that creepy.
It wasn't until one time I called the number back and heard this.
What was the creepiest?
Alright. Automotives in the film. From the Jeeps in the original movie to Megan's Hot Rod Part 6, there have been many memorable automotives in the film. In Part 5, Ethel's wild son, Junior, Crazy rides a motorcycle before he's decapitated with a meat cleaver. Without much of a budget, the director had the actor playing Junior, Ron Sloan, do his stunt himself. It required Sloan to ride a motorcycle recklessly through the forest with a $50,000 camera mounted on the handlebars. Alright. There's a battery. Pinehurst Center. Jason had throughout the series. The menu is inspired. Another dinner, part 5. Another dinner. Jason takes plans and features Jason Bussin and hurting Renee and Sean. Oh, I think it's supposed to be Rennie. Large cook attempts to thwart Jason about the killer before being picked up and thrown in the mirror. Cook was 6'7" stuntman Ken Kurzinger, who would go on to play Jason in another film. It's about Jason Boston Match Friday 13th. The script would take place in Madison Square Garden, but the budget reasons ended up taking place on a roof in Vancouver. The boxing scene, however, was not lacking of effort. Actor Vincent Craig Dupree, who played Julius, was really punching Kane Hodder with all of his might. When it was Jason's turn, he punched Julius' head off, sending it flying into the dumpster. Wine bottle. After looking up or hooking up with Tina, Kristen Glover's character Jimmy goes downstairs for a celebratory bottle of wine. Not having the means to open a bottle, he calls out for a corkscrew. Jason obliges by slamming it into his hand before hacking him in the face with a meat cleaver. You should be careful what you wish for in Friday the 13th films. Oh shit. From a watery start to a toxic sand, Jason spent rather part 8 takes man covered in goo. According to Kane Hodder, they put slime on him in every single shot. He was wet the entire movie. What's that got to do with a fucking apple? Friday 13th, the game features a wide range of voiceover talent. The counselor Deborah Kim is voiced by veteran Christina V, who has helped voice many popular animated and film projects. Okay. Alright. Shelly and his mama play the role of favorite Shelly. Lily Vera, played by Christina Parks, is on the dock at Crystal Lake when she finds Shelly's wallet inside of the picture of his actual mother. Startled by noise, Vera drops the wallet into the muddy waters. Upon fishing it out, she is confronted with Jason wielding a harpoon gun. Fans know the rest of the story. What they might not know is that after filming, Larry gave the washed up photo to his mother to put it in on her fridge as a memento. It stayed there for 30 years before she was scanned and put into this very game. Goddamn. Terrible fucking reader. So like phone department, fire department, police department. Goddamn. Final scene. That's what he does. Jessica director Adam Marcus wanted to turn the series back to themes of family. The character Jessica Kimball is the daughter of Diana Kimball, who is half sister of Jason Voorhees. The role of Ellie, a tough member of the local biker gang, was played by the actor named, apparently enough, Nick Savage. Oh. It's a rough movie for Ellie. His bike is damaged, his friends are killed, and he gets his arm chopped off before being hatcheted to death. In the alternate ending, he survives, but that footage, like Ali himself, was cut. Boo. After success first movie, Frank Mancuso Sr., the CEO of Paramount, wanted to make the franchise into a serial with each movie having a different story. It was reported Phil and Steve and Bob, who insisted that the sequel have Jason Voorhees. Well, that was good. That was nice of them. Estimated the role of Jason was played by at least 4 different people per 2. The unmasked and hairy version of Jason was played by Warrington Gillette. Steve Das was Jason's sons for the majority of the movie. Jerry Wallace, who is credited as the Prowler, is said to have played a role in certain scenes. FX artist Carl Fullerton may have also appeared as Jason in the film, as evidenced by the behind-the-scenes photo. However, the very first appearance of Jason was played by costume designer Elaine Luther. A shot of Jason's feet walking towards Alice's apartment. First 10 films every Friday the 13th night has been released on Friday, but only 4 have been released on Friday the 13th. Bugsy and Chad. Essentially another project. The developers knew that the Friday the 13th movies had to be multiplayer to capture the magic of the movie. Multiplayer experience. Ah, shit. Multiplayer experience is what got us licensed, said co-creator Ernie Hobbs. Sean Cunningham saw our game, saw that it was multiplayer and that it could essentially play out like a film. They had been wanting to make a Friday the 13th game for a long time, but all they were even pitched was single player games. Same thing. Yeah. There's Fire for the game slated for early 2017, a time frame that managed both to be wide and for some fans. This fuck, dude. Calls quite a bit of energy as the director of Gum Media, particularly in the community. Manager Ben, it's actually become a meme within our community, said. Someone sent me a mug that said early 2015 on it was Friday 13 fun. According to director Joseph Zito, he and the cast believe part 4 would be the final Friday, of course. Not only was it titled the final chapter, the script called for Jason's head to be split open in the final kill. Even Harry musical cue of the final scene was named the fuck, I don't know, I don't speak gibberish. I'll quote Jason Voorhees slain. Oh, I should have been looking at these. It's alright, I can come back. Real draft. Bob Hutton's script had some ambition plans, including a boxing match in Madison Square Garden, crane shot of Times Square, and a chase scene across the Brooklyn Bridge. The budget, however, quickly became the issue. Ultimately, much of the movie was filmed on a ship named the SS Princess Priscilla in Vancouver, leading many of the cast and crew to dub the movie Jason Takes Vancouver. Ow. Selection as the Jason War Friday the 13th series. Slated to respire as well as Tommy Jarvis in the film. Unfortunately, yeah, dude, I gotta be able to pick them up because I know I gotta put these in order. Not yet. Veteran Jason actor Kane Hodder plays three roles as Jason goes to hell. Not only does he play the titular character, Jason Hodder also plays a security guard who mocks Jason and the gloved hand who grabs the hockey mask in the final shot of the movie. Different, different element about Part 6 is it's the only movie in the series to feature children at the camp. The decision was a purposeful choice on the part of director Tom McLaughlin, who raised the stakes and set the audience on his edge. In one script of Part 6, a group of campers are shown to be sleeping in cabin. Camera pans over to a little girl who has fallen asleep reading Jean-Paul Sartre novel No Exit. The novel is about three people spending eternity together in a small room, end up with a revelation. Hell is other people. Quite the odd book for a child to be reading. The two Friday the 13th have filmed Crystal Lake at the same time. Huh? No, two Friday 13th have filmed Crystal Lake. Oh, it's the same lake. God damn, I can't read. Jason's relationship with animals is undefined. In part 2, Jeff and Sandra discover a dead dog. It is suspected that it is the work of the killer, although it's never confirmed. Part 8, Jason by the director instructed Kane Hodder, who played Jason, to kick a dog. Hodder, however, refused, saying it wasn't in Jason's character. Like you're saying, in the original movie, the role of Brenda was played by Laurie Barton. The audience was introduced to her character as she is moving a large archery target to the range. As she places the target on the easel, a foreshadowing arrow shot by the prankster Ned whizzes by her. Late in the movie, Brenda is thrown through a window. As it happened, it was not Laurie Bartman who did the stunt, but Tom Savini who played the flying team. Even before they had the license to develop Young Media, intended to write a love letter to the Friday series, and knew that they needed the legends to do it. Speaking of their early days, co-creator Ronnie Hobbs didn't mince words. Our goal all along for Slasher Volume 1 Summer Camp was to get Tom Savini, Kane Hodder, and Harry Mansfield. Fuck, I don't know. We knew what we needed, but guys, with those guys aboard, we couldn't do ourselves. Well, Tom Dodge is one of the few recurring protagonists in the series. following up 3 movies, played by 3 different actors. Tommy John was interested in mass serves as homage to Tim Savini. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, all Father Being Hate, Kill, Repeat sets the stage for the FBI sting that occurs at the beginning of Part 9. In the epilogue of the novel, the FBI discovers that Jason does in fact exist and goes about setting a trap to send him straight to hell. Throughout his career, Tom Savini had been called many things, perhaps most Splatter. Tev Ronnie Hobbs gave the realization for the. No, it's not real. I don't know. People always say there's a million ways you can slice a throat, but only one right way, and that's Savini's way. Alright, let's get on with this fucking shit. Oh shit, I already did that. I know there's a way to fucking pick shit up.
Okay, so did you want to do an intro?
Hello. Welcome to the Virtual Cabin. I'm Chuck Brengard, CEO of Ilphonic, and we are the developers behind Friday the 13th, the game, which you are currently playing now.
Is there anything you want to say to the fans?
Sure. I just want to say thanks for playing and supporting the game. Our fan base has been incredible. This project has exceeded even our wildest dreams, and that's because of all your continued and amazing support.
So where are we?
So this is the Virtual Cabin, 2.0 to be exact. The Virtual Cabin was a way for our backers to check out new art assets and discover a few hidden Easter eggs as we were building the game. It was a really engaging way to show a sneak peek at what we were developing.
So, why bring it back?
A ton of work went into researching the Friday the 13th films for the game, and we wanted to present a fun way to go behind the scenes and learn more about how the movies and the game were made. Consider this as an expanded virtual museum, a space where you can explore the lore of Friday the 13th and take it all in. Who knows? There might even be a few new Easter eggs to discover. If you go digging deep enough. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound so ominous.
Huh. Alright, hold on. Okay. Gotta turn up my fucking headphones. As you can see, I'm just doing this on my fucking PlayStation, so whatever. It is what it is. Suck on the door. Alright. Maybe. Oh, was that? I see a Jason Massacre. Did. Was requested playable Jason was Kane Hunter versus Jason Galileo. there's a way to fucking pick shit up, because I gotta move shit to here to there. What was that fucking dog's name? Well, fuck. I've been doing this for 45 fucking minutes or somewhere around there and haven't got a goddamn thing fucking solved or anything. That's Shelly. Alright, I guess I need a piece of fucking paper. Write this fucking shit down. Let's see. Week 4, Shelly. Alright, got that one. Alright, we got one. One on this one. Yeah. This one is most films in mask. I mean, what's that mean? Most films in mask. Um, do you have one? Yeah. Doomed ocean liner. Fuck. Is this the Shelly one? Yeah. There wasn't one on this one, was there? Oh, there's one. Featuring TJ. Fuck, I don't remember. There was one in here. Where's the one with the cured meat? I think that one was. I think I know that one. You would think you'd be able to see in the mirror. Ah, this one. That's bacon. Famous counselor, Kevin Bacon. I got two of what? How many was there? Oh, I need to see. Alright, that one's O. Okay, go back to the other one. Where's the Shelly one? Was this one? Doomed Ocean Liner. Fuck, I don't know that one. I probably had to look some of this shit up. I don't remember a fucking Ocean Liner. There we go. H. Oh, look at the cup. Oh, yeah. Alright. It's a movie featuring TJ. This is part 3. THREE 3. Yeah, it has to be. It's the only one that fits. Week 3 says part 3 up there. Let's see. 1 don't fit, 2 don't fit, 3 fits, 4, 5, 6, 7. SEVEN 7. 8 EIGHT. Going with 3. So it says week 3 has part 3 up there. That's the clues. Week 3. 3. It's the first one. Alright. So down here. This one is most times in film. 5. This is week 5. Oh. 5. 4, 5. That goddamn dog's name. Pumpkin. Fuck was that goddamn dog's name? Doomed Ocean Liner. I'll never know that. So just these 2 left. Oh, what number was this? This is 6. So I need 1. Where's 1 at? This 1. There's 1. Oh, this one. I guess there's 6 of them. I need 1, 5, and 6. Shit. Fuck was that goddamn dog's name? Is there fucking clues around here or something that's gonna tell me this fucker's name? No. Dog food or something around. Chase takes Manhattan. Oh, there's one of large. Charcoal briquettes versus. Let's say fucking look this shit up. There are 3 of them. I don't even know if I need them. I think I do. I think it goes in here. Those films and mask. It can't be 5. Maybe it's saying the actor. It'd be Kane Hodder, wouldn't it? Kane, Kane. It's more than 5 because he's in the mask in 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Hell, X. There's 7 right there. I don't know if this. Let's see. X is a reboot, and 9. That count 5 because it wasn't Jason. So week 5. Equal. I guess it's Kane. And it's the last letter. Let's see something. Alright. Papa Friend. Purple button. And I was that little fucking dog in part 1. Or 2. Part 2. And this one. Ocean Liner. Who's gonna remember the name of that fucking boat?